Howdy, everybody. I'm Adam Bledsoe.
And I'm Theba Lawley.
And we are Discover Arkansas. We happen to be in Boxley, Arkansas right now with some of our special guests, these elk out here. Super, super cool. You know, the next 30 minutes, we're going to go on an adventure together, and we're going to check out all of the cool sights that Theba and I have been able to discover in the natural state. Y'all stay with us. It's going to be a great show. All right, this is my retirement plan. Drew, we better get us a big one today. Come on, let's go. So how do we know there aren't diamonds up in the tree line?
This is a lamprolite soil or material in which we know contains diamonds. It's what we find most often them together.
Dirt coming in here, boss.
Let's go, buddy. It's time.
Okay, time to sift. All right, I'm ready. I got a big one in here. I can just feel it.
Chop, chop.
My bucket here, heavy. Luckily, I attended the how-to class that Kelsey taught, and so now it's just time to find those diamonds. Yeah. Hey, and now's the time for the quarter turn.
And then we get it all.
Let's reveal to see if we have any diamonds. It looks like it all gathered right there. So no luck in there, no retirement plan there. You might find some stuff that looks a little bit shiny and you're not sure if it's quartz or something else. And so one of the services they provide is you can take it up to them and they'll tell you whether or not it's a diamond. Hi, ma'am.
Howdy, sir.
Good to see you. Susan Weaver. This is Susan Weaver, everybody. You're a big deal around these parts. Like, you've been working this gate forever. Tell us where we are.
Well, we are at the National Championship Chuck Wagon Races. We're at the West Gate off 95 West.
For 10 days every year, Dan and Peggy invite us out here to the ranch and let us play cowboy. You know, we don't get to play cowboy very often anymore, and we throw our cell phones away, we throw our watches away, we step back in time.
Right here's the racetrack. They'll come right here on this side of the barrel so you can hear every creak of the wagon and the chains and everything. It's awesome.
They said I can ride Ruger because why come here if you're not going to be able to ride a horse, right? So let's try this.
You're getting there.
It's just an amazing place to be. If you ever come once, you'll come back and bring somebody with you next year.
All right, we're ready.
Why is my jersey so tight?
I don't know, but we gotta head to the ticket booth.
Everywhere I go.
Welcome to Dickey Stevens Ballpark, home of the Arkansas Travelers. You guys are a little early, but don't worry, I have plenty of things you can discover.
Let's go.
Come on. Nice hit.
So it's really rare for a baseball stadium to have a climate control batting cage. So even when it's cold outside, baseball players can come here and get a little practice in. Hey, bada bada bada.
Now you guys are about to go somewhere that no one else has ever been allowed before.
Where?
Never.
In
Ever?
the locker room. Come with me.
Wow. I'm exhausted from batting practice.
That's Dizzy. He is owned by Greg. The superintendent of this place has been here almost 40 years.
Wait, Dizzy has?
No, his owner.
Oh, silly me.
Whoa.
Whoa! That was a lot of fun. Go Travs.
There's so much to do here besides just watching baseball. They have this going on 70 nights a year. So I've always known Toadsuck was here, but I don't know the history of it.
You don't know the history of Toadsuck?
No, Wes.
If only there was someone here that could help us with that information.
Hey, who is that over there?
Hey, Adam and Marielle, what's going on?
It's the Toadmaster.
The what?
The Toadmaster!
it has been so good to see you guys out here. What brings you out this way?
We want to know everything about Toadsuck.
Well, you know, the sailors used to ride the ferry boat back and forth across, and there was a pub that was on this side of the river. Well, when they couldn't get across, they would start drinking beer until there was no more beer left. They would suck on the bottles until they swelled up like toads.
Toadsuck, that makes sense.
See if we can catch our dinner.
Sounds good.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go catch the toad.
Okay, good idea. We all know Arkansas is beautiful, and it's called the natural state for obvious reasons. And along our journeys, we have found some of the most picturesque places in Arkansas. Now I want you to sit back and relax and enjoy some of the most beautiful scenes Arkansas has.
I'm Marielle Ruiz.
And I'm Adam Bledsoe.
And this week we're discovering Arkansas at Saracen Landing.
That's exactly right.
Where is this?
Wow, this is in Pine Bluff. I had no idea this was even here.
A huge lake behind us.
It's so cool.
Oh, I just be fishing. Am I gonna be on TV? I've been catching catfish.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's some big fish up in here. Though.
Really? Learning how to fish at Saracen Landing.
I love it.
But I've been coming down here for, I want to say about 4 years. 4 years. Yeah, I love it. It's real peaceful.
Just a couple hundred feet from where we parked in the parking lot, there's this cool little deck where you can come out here and take a look over the falls. So it's a great place for you to discover. If you don't want to go all the way down to the falls, you can check it out from here. You know, the sounds that you hear, the birds chirping and calling in the background, the sounds of little trickles. It's such a very peaceful place to come and visit. In 2012, the city of Heber Springs actually negotiated with the Young Businessmen's Club to come out here and make sure this place was nice and clean, and the Rotary Club helps with that as well. And today, just like coming to the natural dam, you know, this was quite a drive. We stretched our legs for this one, and I'm not disappointed because otherwise I wouldn't have had an opportunity to come here. Why do you like coming here?
You know, it's the Ozark National Forest. It's beautiful. People do come here from all over. It's peaceful. It's beautiful. It's clean.
Get out there, kind of reset your brain, take in the nice, clean air, and enjoy a little peace and quiet.
When Native Americans first set foot on this landscape, they discovered this big room, and they liked those big rooms under bluffs because they were good shelter areas.
You know, looking at pictures is all fine and good, but I want to see the real thing. Marielle, let's go check it out. Are you ready?
Go.
Look, everybody, it's a doggy field trip. We can't take Marielle anywhere. She's always got to be playing with the dogs, and she's in heaven right now. Look at this.
What you doing?
Oh, say, can you see? I'm just rehearsing. The acoustics are amazing. So we're on this gravel road on our way to Hawksbill Craig. It's 6.1 miles. It's quite rough, but for me in weather force, it's fun. These routes are made for walking. Have you ever been on a hike? Whoa! Where you thought, am I not there yet? Well, this is one of those cases, although around every corner, it is gorgeous. So in all the places I've got to travel in the state of Arkansas, this is definitely at the top of my list. Hawksbill Craig is a popular destination. People travel from all over the country, if not the world, to come get this epic photo. right here. What a beautiful place. It's about a 3-mile hike, round trip. There are no places to go to the bathroom, so be prepared for that. It's a dirt road. Every bit of that is worth it. Get out there and discover this place and go discover Arkansas.
Not only do we have a lot of fun shooting Discover Arkansas, but we learn a thing or two as well.
We absolutely do. We want to highlight some of those times right now. So I've driven by this place so many times and I've always wondered what's in here. So what are we looking at today?
Well, you're standing in a 1912 general store, and it became a plantation museum. We're given the history of cotton.
We go from planting seeds all the way to a finished bale of cotton.
How does it go from this to that?
Eli Whitney invented this in 1793, and prior to that, everybody sat around and took the seeds out of the cotton.
You'd put it down in there, this would cut it up and extract the seeds.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that the word gin is actually short for engine? They went from this in the early 1800s to this. So they'd pick the cotton, they'd put it in the wagons, they'd bring it to the gin. The gin would suck it up through this tube right here. It would make its way into these huge cotton gins where they actually remove the seeds. It'd be sucked into that big tube right there, and it goes into a bale press where it pressed 500-pound bales of cotton. We're right here in downtown Little Rock at the historic Arkansas Museum. Instead of hearing cars drive by, you would have heard horse and buggy.
So as you see, we have all the old buildings, including the oldest building in Little Rock, the Hinderleiter Dog Shop.
Wow!
The oldest building in Little Rock can be found here in downtown.
1827, a piece of history right here. We've got to come upstairs to the storage facility where they keep stuff like these amazing, beautiful, rare guns.
This is a presentation rifle owned by Governor Conway that has so much symbolism with it. So neat to see. The Historic Arkansas Museum has so much to offer, including this building that was built in 2001 to showcase Arkansans and art.
Be sure to give yourself a couple of hours, as this place is vast. You want to definitely discover it. I hear a train a-coming. That's right, we're at the Arkansas Railroad Museum in Pine Bluff.
I tell young people to come here, this is history. You don't get this in a book.
The Blue Goose.
It was at Wabash Alloys in Haskell, Arkansas, and when they shut the plant down, I read in the paper they were shutting it down, and I knew they had this locomotive, so I went over. Jefferson County sent a crane and a truck over there to pick it up and bring it to us. We got it running.
Neat thing is, Mr. Pete here, he actually owns this. What's it like owning a locomotive?
Well, it's just something to keep here in the museum, just so people see what they were like.
Apparently in Casco, this is the place to be if you're a hummingbird, and we're going to learn all about hummingbirds today. I can't wait.
Not always the easiest to catch, just real gentle with them. In the bag, we're ready to take it inside and get it banded.
Oh, look at that.
And here's your little guy.
Hummingbirds are tiny, only 3 inches in length from beak to tail, and the male weighs as much as a penny.
The humming sound comes from the movement of the wings.
Oh, so it's not their throat?
No, it's not their throat. Now they will fuss at you, but it's just a little chirpy, chirpy, chirpy. Would you like to release a hummingbird?
Yeah.
All right. Now here comes our little guy. He's been really good.
He has. There it is.
Like a little motor. Here we go.
You're a little guy.
All right, so here we go on 3. 1, 2, 3. And there you are.
That was so cool.
So we have everything from 3D printers to laser cutters to drones to wood shop to welding, you name it. And if we don't have it, you can create it.
Friends and neighbors, why would I come to Innovation Hub if I didn't actually get my hands dirty? So I'm going to create a masterpiece pottery thing. And with a little magic, this is what I ended up making. This is actually something that they just did together as a class. What a cool opportunity to come here and learn pottery. Back in 2014, some folks got together, created Innovation Hub in partnership with Winrock International. You know, this is a not-for-profit. It's a great place for students to come, learn some different skills, learn how to be innovative and creative themselves.
Hi, good to see you again.
Well, welcome to Heifer Village and Urban Farm. We're glad you're here. We are the Learning Center for Heifer International. We teach people about what Heifer International does. We help people around the world by giving them living gifts, which are cows, goats, chickens, honeybees. Teach them how to use that to feed their families and also to sell the products from those animals and make money living income.
So the Learning Center teaches you the fundamentals of Heifer International. You have shelter, water, you have a farm, you have the market.
We've all heard the old proverb of, you feed a man a fish, he eats for a day. You teach a man how to fish, he eats for a lifetime. That's basically what Heifer International is all about, and it's super amazing. Shooting Discover Arkansas has taken us to some pretty epic places, wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely.
You know, one of my favorites was Hawksbill Craig, where we got to go out for that epic photo, and then another for a totally different reason was a railroad museum in Pine Bluff. How about you?
Oh, that was cool. Anywhere I can see an eagle, so DeGray was awesome because I spotted an eagle.
DeGray Lake State Park.
And went crazy.
Yep, there's an eagle.
Beautiful. Don't move, whatever you do. Okay, my hair.
Don't move. I don't see it.
Oh my goodness.
Insert photos now. Yeah.
And our most recent Lost Valley trail.
Yeah, the Lost Valley Trail in Ponca. So we're on the trail and it's beautiful out here. I mean, a lot of the leaves have gone, but there was a recent snowfall. So if you like gentle winding creeks, it's here. If you like huge high bluffs and caves and waterfalls, it's all here. This is a wonderful place to discover right here in Ponca, Arkansas. Not as easy as it looks, is it?
No, hang on, man.
Uh-huh.
Not only do we have a lot of fun on Discover Arkansas trips. What is it?
Keep going. See,
all right, here we
nobody has a clue what goes into this stuff, Tommy.
Not only.
Okay. Do you know any single people that are looking for anybody?
All right, ready?
She's a catch.
Not only do we have fun, we have a lot of fun. But how?
My favorite locations would, let's see, I don't even remember what I was going to say.
Go ahead, let's do it again. I'm so sorry. I thought you screwed me up.
No.
All right, very good, but you're doing great.
You as well.